I'm going to show you a tool called Perplexity AI, which is a generative search platform. And I like to use it to help me with research. It's growing in popularity. So in July, it answered 250 million queries. And that is half the amount of queries that it answered in the entire of 2023. And it's important for marketing teams to note this for two reasons. The first is because it's changing how consumers search for products and services. And there's a consideration around how do you want your brand to show up in generative search results. And then, so if I take an example of this, I'm actually going to type in what are the most budget friendly places to stay in Paris for a couple. Okay, I'm going to click enter there. And what you'll see, instead of a whole load of links like what I'd normally get in my Google search, I'm actually getting a narrative response with a list of different hotels that I might consider, right? And so where you appear or how you appear, that's going to be a consideration for brands as more people start using generative search. And this is not just limited to Perplexity as a platform. Google are also making changes to their search platform. So they introduced something called AI overviews, which is this exact thing where someone searches and they get a narrative result instead of a whole load of links. And the thing about these narrative results is as well is that you can see in it some of your references. So if I want to find out more about the information shown here, I can actually click into web pages where that information was originally sourced from. So AI Overviews, Google's version of that, is due to be rolled out worldwide by the end of this year. So it is going to come to Ireland sooner rather than later. Now, the next way that I like to use this is not just for consumer research, but it's also for desk research. So if I want to say, for example, what are the latest media consumption trends in Ireland, right? So I'm going to type that in. It's a new search. And it's starting to give me an answer here. And again, you can see how if I hover over, I can click into that report. That's a PwC Media Outlook report there. There's a few different ones there. So it's an interesting way to do desk research, but you get responses in more of a story form. Not only that, but it actually suggests next questions to ask as well. So this one here, how has the rise of online streaming services impacted traditional media in Ireland? Okay, so if you wanted some inspiration around that, it is there for you in those related search results. So that is a quick tour of generative search and Perplexity.